2 days out. And today I'm talking about cutting weight for a powerlifting meet. In my case, I'm not cutting weight this time, but I have done in the past. If you're familiar with powerlifting, you probably know that there are some competitions with weight classes and some others are not. The one in which I am participating now doesn't have weight classes, so why going all the hassle to drop a weight class or to make weight if you don't have to make weight? The results will be calculated according to Wilks, and well, the lighter you are, usually the better if you're still lifting the same amount of weight. But this time I decided not to do this workout that I have done some other times, and that is because this time we have weigh-in in the same day. Like that last year, for example, I did a workout because we had the weigh-in and then one day in between until the competition. So you had one day to refuel. I would suggest if you don't have to make weight, if it doesn't matter what's your weight, then don't do a cut and just concentrate in what you can lift and in your performance. Everything's gonna be crazy that day and the days before, so it's one less thing that you have to worry about your weight. Just compete at your weight, especially if it's your first competition. I mean, why? What for? If you're not going to beat any records or anything. It keeps a little bit the age out and it's more comfortable. Also, dieting is always annoying. Well, the other time anyway, I'm going to explain how I did the workout for in case you have to make weight or you want to improve your coefficient, your Wilks coefficient, or for whatever the reason. Just take into account it's water weight. That doesn't mean you're thinner or you're leaner. No, that means you're peeing more, pretty much. I mean, it's water, and the moment you eat carbs again and you drink water again, you have it all on you again. So it really, for kind of leaning out, that's not the way to do it. It's just for dropping a little bit of weight and that the scale at that moment shows a little bit less, then your Wilks coefficient is better. That's all there is about it. And how did I do the other time? Well, you start like 5 days in advance, and the first 3 days you make sure to eat carbs, to have quite a bit of salt with your food, sodium, and eat a lot of water, drink a lot of water, like say, depending on your body weight or what you're used to, between 3 to 5 liters. I mean, I'm kind of small, so for me anything about 3 liters would be fine. If I want to be sure, up to 4 liters I did. More, it's like really difficult, but you can try. If you're bigger, then yeah, you can drink more. You have to drink much more than what you're used to. And don't be afraid of carbs, don't be afraid of salt. These 3 days, you probably will weigh a little bit more because you're retaining a lot of water, but that's what it's all about. Then, after the 3 days, you cut on carbs, you cut on sodium, and then the last day, the very last day, you drink very little, and then usually you can drop a little bit of weight. For me, last time it was 2 kilos, and yeah, so I made it from my competition. My competition weight was 53 and my training weight was 55. Now it's 55 again, my training weight, and in the competition will be 55. Maybe what I'll do tomorrow, the last day, is trying to have liquid meals instead of solid ones, so that I don't have much in my stomach, and not many carbs, so that I don't retain much water. But maybe. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that. That's a possibility, maybe not. Otherwise, I'll compete at 55. That is my normal weight. That's fine too. I just didn't want to cut because I'm a little bit scared. Some people do. Some people have same day weigh-in and they still do a workout, and it can work. I know it has worked for some people, but I didn't want to race because what do I prefer? Weighing 2 kilos less, but then maybe not making the lifts that I am attempting to, or weighing a little bit more and yeah, being able to do the weights that I have as goals, and well, clearly the second. So I'll be competing at a little bit higher weight than last time, and that's okay. Then again, let's see, I'm trying not to put much pressure on myself, so the least things that I have to think about or that are pressing me, the better. So I would suggest you do the same thing. If it's your first powerlifting meet, then don't care about the weight that much. Just focus on your openers, on being prepared and being mentally there. That's the main thing. If you're going for placing or improving your welch or something, then you can think about it. But then again, always be careful, and you have to be a little bit aware of your body. Maybe the first time you do it, you don't know exactly, but then little by little you get a feeling for it, and you know what works for you and what doesn't. That's pretty much all. I know I didn't go into that much details of how many grams of carbs or grams of sodium, but that is like a rough approach. If you need more specifics, just please tell me in the comments and I'll be glad to answer.